But how is Maeve like me? I said how Maeve is like you, but how do you think Maeve is like me?
Because she moans a lot. She cries a lot.
Wow.
She poops a lot.
No, that's you.
He
in the toilet all the time. Anyway,
we just lost a subscriber.
we
That's our main subscriber gone. Our main sponsorship is gone now. We're gonna be living out of a homeless bar.
We're used to talking about poop because we have not newborn. She's not newborn.
Listen, if you can't talk about poop with your partner, is she
is
even your partner? Welcome to the SN experience.
Okay. Well, it's called Interracial Chronicles because we're talking about
and the Interracial Chronicles. Okay.
All right.
Sponsored by Manscaped. Not affiliated with anything else other than Manscaped. #1 processor. If you want Father's Day gifts, birthday gifts, anything else you want.
#1 processor. What is that?
Welcome to the Chronicles of Interracial Marriages and Babies. Mm-hmm. Sponsored by Headspace. Not affiliated with anything else. No, we
can't. It's actually not sponsored by Headspace. You can't just be dropping people's names, Steafan.
Well, not sponsored by Manscaped. Not sponsored
or anything yet. But if you want to.
Sponsored by Manchester United.
Oh my god.
Come give me a link and a follow.
Interesting.
And Chicago Bulls.
All right, so on our first episode of Interracial Chronicles.
Episode 1.
What are we talking about?
Interracial Chronicles.
Steafan, come on. We're talking about
our first year with baby
Maeve Liana Byrne.
Whoa, it's not affiliated with that.
We are new parents. And yeah, so we're just going to have a conversation. So
we have multiple questions, so it probably takes about 2 hours. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show.
Enjoy the ride. Okay, I have a question for you.
Can you turn the air off? Oh, it's the wrong one. Oops. It's freezing. Oh yeah.
Stop.
That was a previous text message.
Okay.
That's gonna be our Patreon. Can we get involved with our Patreon? We got more inside scoops with the behind the scenes. And go.
You finished?
Hey, you want to push that Patreon? Heck yeah.
Okay, yes, push Patreon. Obviously.
We can do Ericka Edibles. Ericka and Eddie.
Okay.
Ericka and Edibles.
So, first year as parents, and I have a question for you. What did you think parenthood would be like?
No sleep.
So you thought that before we had her? Okay.
Yeah. No sleep at all. You're not gonna get sleep with a baby.
Okay.
Poopy diapers. Unless she has solid food, so you're like, oh, it stinks. It's like a human. It's like a.
Well, she is a human.
I know. It's like an adult with like Taco Bell and just.
Oh gosh.
You'd come in there and you'd smear it on the walls, and you're like, yeah, I'm just passing out.
So that's what you thought it was gonna be like, or is that what you discovered in?
Dirty diapers.
No sleep. And what else?
No sleep. Probably being stuck at home and just not doing anything else.
Okay.
Pretty depressing, actually. So if you want kids, I mean...
Wow, that's what you thought before we had her?
No, that's the Patreon inside scoop. Of the
okay, that's the later in the podcast.
Yeah.
But
$5 a month.
Before we had her, you thought it was going to be no sleep, poopy diapers, and that's it? That's pretty much it. I thought it was going to be difficult. No sleep. I knew the first year was going to be really difficult for me because I have a lot of experience with kids, you know this, but my experience with kids starts at like 3.5 and up. So
from that 2-week-old stage to the 6
was
months.
like, I don't have a lot of experience. So I mean, I've had, I've helped kids, I've babysat or whatever, but I just knew it was going to be difficult. I didn't know to what level of difficulty it was going to be, but that was my expectation of like, okay, this is going to be challenging, probably the challengingest. Is that
we just got to keep her alive.
Right, that was the thought, just keep her alive. But I knew it was going to be the most challenging season of parenthood for me, although I did not know the extent of challenging it would be.
There's a tongue twister right there.
I know, I did great. Okay, your turn.
Ooh, what question do I want to ask? Ooh. What is Maeve's personality like?
She's determined.
She wants something.
You be hard pressed to deter the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Hard pressed. She's very determined, very, very, very fear of missing out, like someone else that we know. Very,
The latter over there.
no, you. Very much so a FOMO. What else? She's very curious, in my opinion, and observant. She doesn't give.
What's a new world? She's like in a world where she's not like just playing with her friend, like with other babies.
Yeah, but like the people she doesn't know, she doesn't like just give away smiles. She's not like
her
one of those.
uncles.
I know. She's not like a smiley baby. She's just like, I don't know about you.
Come see me in 2 months.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see what you're like. What would you say her personality is like?
She's me. She's a twin of me. She's the biracial wrangler, you know? That's what I call her.
The biracial wrangler of you.
Wrangler.
What are you trying to say? Wrangler?
Like the Jeep Wrangler. She's the
What does that
biracial
have to do
wrangler.
with her personality?
She's very driven. She
Oh
pursues
my
her
gosh.
goals.
Okay, all right, I'm tracking.
And she's biracial. We gotta promote that, you know?
Promote that?
Yeah, push that out into the atmosphere.
Oh,
You want a podcast? This is it. I've had four tequilas and 2 edibles.
No, you have not. Oh my lord. Okay.
For Patreon, come see us in a few hours.
Okay. Were you more excited or scared?
Hold on 1 second. This is very loud. Can you talk to the manager and get this shit down? There's some music playing behind us.
I know it is very loud, but that's okay. It is what it is. Were you more excited or scared to become a parent?
Neither.
Neither?
Yeah.
You were like
Neutral,
not excited or scared.
I
feel like you were scared, Steafan.
Oh, we have money. We're no debt. We're financially secure. We have a big home. We weren't moving after 6 weeks. I mean, that's 5 things that I was guaranteed. You know, so had a stable job. It was just nothing to worry about. Missing home, COVID.
I know, nothing to worry about.
It was. I mean, it was the easiest transition from going from non-parent to parent. I would highly recommend it. If you want kids,
everything
just
was in our
make
favor.
sure you're like Irish and German.
Everything was in our favor.
Yeah, it was the easiest thing apart. I have 6 more. Easy, done.
Yeah, I think I was more excited. A little bit of nervous, but I think I was more excited.
How long is this podcast?
Wow, already?
I wasn't sure. I'm just curious.
It's however long to get through the questions.
Oh, we have to get through all of them? Okay.
Yes.
Are you saying something?
I was saying I was more excited and not scared. I was, excited about. Oops.
Not sponsored by Dark Hall Coffee. XO the Coronado.
Wow, Steafan.
I said not. Not sponsored.
Okay, is it my turn?
It's my turn. You've already spoken.
Yeah, it's your turn. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Trying to get the. Oh wow, I got to my camera phone. Here we go. La 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 la
You're
la.
very loud in the mic.
La 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 la. Ooh, 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 ooh. How was you becoming a parent? Change your relationship with your parents.
Oh wow.
Going deep.
Dang.
Them fun.
You're like diving.
Drop the mic.
deep
Be out of here. 500.
inside.
5,000.
So how is my becoming a parent changed my relationship with my parents?
Your parents are special.
Yes.
Very special
As
people.
are your parents.
I don't know my parents as well as your parents. You wanted a podcast. You wanted
Okay. Dang.
Is this thing on? Hello?
It's changed my relationship in that I think I understand them a little bit more, I would say. I think my relationship has gotten better, specifically with my mom, just because ever since I got pregnant, I've been calling my mom like 4 times a day.
We did it before you were pregnant.
But not like 4 times a day.
Most weekends you'd have a FaceTime with her for 2 hours.
Not 2 hours. But anyway, I feel like I've gotten better just because I am now a mother, so I just understand her.
Also, why do you have makeup on and I just look like a scrub? Scrub is the one I do, no one for me.
Passenger side, my best friend's right.
Don't know the
Trying to holler
lyrics.
at me. I don't want no scrub. Scrub can't get no love from me. What? You went there. I was trying to go there with you. Anyway, I put makeup on because I wanted to have a little makeup. I don't normally wear makeup, and so I wanted to. Anyway.
Continue on. Somebody got in the way. Not sponsored by Dark
Steafan,
Hall.
can you just be here with me right
I
now.
heard
You're being silly.
It's just me.
I know, but just kind of let me answer
Are
the
we
question and then
is
you.
this going to be edited
Okay,
out?
fine. The question is for you. You answer the D question.
What's the
How
question?
is your becoming a parent change your relationship with your parents?
They drive me crazy. I ignore them lots of times, but only when my wife forces me to call them.
It forces you.
Or suggest, or
There we
yeah,
go.
to call them just because Maeve, they haven't seen their granddaughter.
Yeah, that's been sad.
So,
How's that been for you?
It's tough because a lot of my cousins have had babies and my parents have held them.
Yeah.
Well, COVID and stuff held them, but well, so by the time they see Maeve, she'll be almost a year and a half. She might be walking by then. So she'll be.
Hopefully she's walking at a year and a half.
Hey man, she'll be a slow learner. So yeah, excuse me, I had hiccups. This coffee is good. No.
So you find yourself like not wanting to talk to them because, well,
Yeah,
you say because you miss them a
I
lot.
want that to them.
Because you miss them.
And they're annoying. Every family's annoying.
Yeah, I think
I don't know why you're laughing. Your family's annoying too. Sorry, love you guys. But everyone's annoying.
I agree. Families can be annoying.
You hurt my arm.
No. Well, you put it behind me. Okay.
You didn't finish your.
I did.
Okay, my question.
No, it's my question. You already asked that
Do
question.
you want more kids?
Okay, I will answer your question, but then it's my turn to
It
ask
goes
the
you
question.
to me.
It goes me, then you, then you, then me.
XO. La 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 la. La 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 la. We can edit these anyway, so it's good.
Anyway. Okay.
What's the
how
biggest
would
lesson you've learned?
It's my turn.
Sorry. Getting excited.
How would you describe the last year in 3 words? Use 3 words to describe the last year. Go.
Exhausted, tired, wrecked, which means tired in Irish. I was gonna say slaughtered, but it's too much of a word.
Yeah, that's a lot. That kind of could mean something else.
Yeah, maybe try to kill me one night. Terrible.
I would say for me, exhausted would definitely be one of it. Exhausted, emotional. Let's see if I can come up with another E. Exhausted, emotional.
Exceptional.
No.
Exasperated.
Exasperation. That might be it.
Exasperated.
Yeah, it's been a difficult year for me. It's been a difficult year. What's been the hardest part? That's what I would say. So segue into that. What's
Sleep.
The hardest part?
Not having sleep.
Mm-hmm.
That's really it. Just sleep. That's how people sleep.
Like you look exhausted right now.
And I am.
You are. Well, here's the thing, and this is something that I'm going to tell people that are watching. Steafan can be super exhausted. If you know anything about the Enneagram, he's a 7. He can be...
Not sponsored by Enneagrams.
It isn't sponsored by Enneagram. He can be super exhausted, but he has major FOMO. If it's the weekend, it's a Friday night, he's exhausted. He's like, I'm not going to sleep because it's the weekend. I have to get this and I have to do this. And then I have to watch the show.
It's the freaking weekend.
So you are just like Maeve. Maeve is just like you. She can be exhausted.
That's not my problem.
I know, but then I'll laugh
Genetics,
at you.
baby.
Hello, exactly.
Blame my mom.
Well, your mom is the same
Blame
too.
my granny.
Is your granny like the same too?
Oh no, she died when I was younger.
Rest in peace, granny.
R.I.P. Miss Heenan, R.I.P.
It's just funny because I've talked to a few people about this.
Sorry, I'm sniffing. Oh.
You know that when you have kids, like your kid is going to be like you and your partner. But I don't think I realized how much Maeve was going to be like you. She's a lot like you.
Once you get into our Patreon for $10 a month, we'll have some more behind the scenes of Maeve. You'll see your complexion's a little more whiter.
A little more whiter.
Than my wife. It's sad.
It's not sad. Oh my Lord, Stephanie, you're really setting this up.
A little bit. It's sad for you.
It's not okay. I wouldn't describe it as sad. I think I was definitely surprised.
Emotionally stressed.
No, her complexion does not make me emotionally stressed.
Oh.
I think I definitely was surprised at how light her complexion was. I'll be honest. I definitely was. I expected her to be darker.
My genes are just immaculate. I mean, come on. Also, my beard was on point I got the haircut too as well, but hopefully she has a
You
beard
have,
when
very,
she's
you
older.
have very strong genes. But anyway, I think in more episodes we can get into like all of that because we've been very clear and specific about like just the many different layers of like colorism that happens within the Black community, but also in the world and how people will see Maeve based on her complexion. Like when you're with her, they don't question that you're the father. When she's with me, you know, they have one major time.
That's why you get the backhand.
No, but I think there's just things that,
Like
you know, we have to talk and just people are dumb. But anyway, but that is something that it could have gone the other way. Like she could have been darker complexion and then you would have had that. Yeah. So it's just we have to support each other in that. Anyway, off the topic.
Also, if we can get the 10 likes, that would be amazing. Click on the link below in the description. Check the bio. 10 likes to forward this progress.
Okay.
My question, because you asked like 4 questions. I'm also close to the microphone. Hello. What do you love about being a parent?
What do I love about being a parent?
Did we ask that question before? Oh,
No,
I should have skipped through. So.
I know you did skip through. What do I love about being a parent? I think seeing Maeve
grow,
explore. Now I think we're getting to a stage where she's like becoming more
free,
alert, and like independent. Seeing her independence has been really cool.
Yesterday at church, she was playing with some kids.
Yeah, and like
that was the first time. Well, I mean, with COVID too as well. We're not out like in these streets.
No, we're not.
I mean, Amarion, his new single was good, but it's a little tough with Amarion too.
Yeah, he's.
I'm only trying part 4.
Anyway, yeah, it was cool to see her hang out and like kind of play with kids that are around her age because we don't. She
was trying to bite that kid too. I'm like, yeah, relax.
I think she was trying to kiss her actually.
Oh, was?
Yeah, because I was watching for the teeth. She got 4 little teeth.
She was pulling the hair, and then the other girl was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Maeve, just go for the eyes."
So that's been really fun for me to see her kind of explore and get older in that way. What about you? What's been the best, or what do you love about being a parent?
Being a DILF.
And what is a DILF stuff?
Nope, I'm not gonna say it. It's in our Patreon. With 5 more likes, we get that experience. Oh no, I guess having someone that looks up to me. I guess. Yeah. She's standing up more. She's looking up. I'm so tall.
Yeah.
She'll get to my legs and like look up and stuff. But and her saying Dad was cool.
Yeah. Cool. She was saying Mama and then she stopped. I'm like,
because she knows who the favorite is, you know. I mean, look.
She was legit saying it for like 3-4 days, like addressing me as Mama, and then now she's like,
well, when she was crying, she was saying Mama.
Mama. But even now, she hasn't been crying that much actually.
No, we beat the crying out of her.
Steafan.
Fear of God. Ain't that Jesus?
No, we don't.
I'm also very sarcastic, so I mean,
I know.
Don't.
If you didn't pick up on that.
This is Steffi with Eddie, part 2, coming in with the Patreon, where Steafan takes edibles. He goes to
a place. He goes
to a aquarium or a safari.
Aquarium? Well, that would be cool. Because you'd probably be like.
For Patreon subscribers, if you get to 5 more likes.
You're really pushing this Patreon thing.
Steffi and Effie on Eddie's.
Steffi and Effie on Eddie's. Yeah. I would never do that.
Yeah, you would.
I wouldn't.
We'd have somebody watch Maeve and we're good to go for the day. We get a bus down.
I actually saw a video like that where husband and wife, they did weed. Yeah. Well, okay, my turn.
My turn.
What's the funnest? Funnest? Is that even a word?
Funniest.
No, I meant to say funnest. What's the funnest part about becoming a parent? That's not English. What is it?
Seeing how we're doing, or when she hasn't been sleeping and it's been 11 p.m. or even like 10 p.m. and we have to go to work the next day and she's wide awake and we're just sitting there
waiting for her to tire.
Like, what the fudge? What are you doing? Patreon is where we go explicit. We try and keep non-explicit.
PG-13. That is the funnest part.
Just seeing us pretty exhausted and be like, Maeve, we have to go to work. I have to work tomorrow. I gotta sleep. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna be up.
I'm up. All right.
And she's like trying to eat my phone.
The funnest part, English. Is that like correct grammar?
Funniest.
No. How would you say that?
Fun.
The funnest part.
Funniest.
Anyway, the funniest part of being a parent to me is
la 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 la.
I really like style, so I like dressing her.
Yeah.
And like cute, fun outfits. I don't know. Maybe that's not the funnest part, but that is a fun part that I think is.
It's a girl. Be like,
Yes.
I'd be like, we would if I had a boy, dress him up in like.
If we had a boy, or when we have a boy, in Jesus' name, you were gonna dress him up in football jerseys.
Yes.
And
an expensive ass
football
baby.
socks and sneakers and hats.
Jordan, Nike Jordan. If y'all want to send us some shoes.
We have our friends did already.
Some more.
We actually dress. I wouldn't mind dressing Maeve up like that. I'm not
I would
really
call
into
our son El Jefe.
El Jefe. What?
Hey Siri, what does El Jefe mean? It's probably something bad.
I found an answer. It's displayed on your iPhone.
Oh, that's a musician.
Oh, it's a musician. I thought actually it was a bad word. So El
We're
Jefe.
we're not naming our child El Jefe.
El Jefe.
Okay.
Question.
No, you asked the
Nope,
funnest.
you asked.
Oh, I did.
You asked them. Oh. What are you most looking forward to about year 2? Also, can you hear me? Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
What am I most looking forward to about year 2?
This is a Whispering Podcast.
You know what I'm most looking forward to about year 2?
This is a Whispering Podcast. Sponsored by a Whisper in Ears.
Are you feeling tingles on your skin? You know what I'm most looking forward to about year 2? Not breastfeeding.
That's not PG-13. That's a Patreon subscriber. You give us money for Patreon?
No, I didn't talk about this. The hardest part
I'll drink
for
some
me.
breast milk.
Okay, let me. The hardest part for me this last year. Did we talk about the hardest part? You said sleep. What did I say? I don't know why I didn't talk about this.
You passed out for like 12 minutes.
I wasn't here. It was the sleep deprivation. I zoned out. I'm back. The hardest part for me over the last year has been breastfeeding. It's okay. So
Like a
tongue
bag of
ties,
sand.
tongue ties, lip ties. We did lactation consultant, which was great. I'm so blessed that we finally got it, and we have been able to breastfeed. But the girl has been intolerant, as you know, to a lot of different things, and I had to create.
She was born a vegan.
I had to create hypoallergenic milk myself, which means I was eating what? Plain chicken,
Bread and
bacon,
water, like Jesus. Rice and beans.
bread and water. That was it. I couldn't even have like ginger beer or like any.
Or tequila.
I couldn't have a squeeze of lime on fish. Like she would react, break out, acid reflux.
Yeah, it was long. It was tough.
Spitting up, night wakings.
Night tremors.
Yeah, I guess. Screaming, very
Earthquakes.
fussy. So that was
Gunshots.
yeah. So as you know, that was super exhausting on me and you because it's like I was miserable. So all that to say, what I'm most looking forward to is sort of transitioning her even further into solids, which has been his own journey, but also her walking more securely and like
She's standing
running.
more too.
Yeah, she's standing, but like not needing us to carry her around. And just seeing her talk more and kind of her personality.
Let her get dirty. Let her just fall, hit her head, whatever. Just boom.
Oh, interesting. Oh, speaking of hit her head, why don't you? Should we review?
Where's
the
the
first
question?
time she hit her head?
I don't see it there. The question is not on here, but it will be on our Patreon. So
No. So tell the story. What's okay? What's been? Did I have it on here?
if we can get to 5 more likes, we'll be done in 10
Okay.
minutes. So
Wait. So I have this. What's been your like most embarrassing parent moment? I don't see if you tell this story.
She pooped on the wall.
She didn't poop on the wall. When you
when
dropped
she
her
called
on
me
her
Felicio.
head. Do you remember that?
Ah, dag nabbit. So sorry we had to cut it short, but good news is you can get the rest on Patreon. Hey, you can get the rest on Patreon. I said you can get the rest on Patreon. Hey, you can get the rest on Patreon.